Which of the following is not a plant growth regulator? A. Auxin. B. Gibberellin. C. Antibiotic. D. Cytokinin. The correct answer is C. Antibiotics are not plant growth regulators. Auxin, gibberellin, and cytokinin are. In which phase of plant growth do plant cells divide rapidly? A. Maturation. B. Elongation. C. Germination. D. Cell division. The correct answer is D. During the cell division phase, plant cells divide rapidly to increase the number of cells. What is the primary energy source for plant respiration? A. Glucose. B. Oxygen. C. Water. D. Carbon dioxide. The correct answer is A. Glucose is the primary energy source for plant respiration, where it's broken down to release energy for the plant's cellular processes. Which process does not occur in glycolysis? A. ATP production. B. Carbon dioxide release. C. Glucose breakdown. D. NAD production. The correct answer is B. Glycolysis involves glucose breakdown, ATP production, and NAD production, but it does not release carbon dioxide. Which plant growth condition is essential for photosynthesis? A. High humidity. B. Low light intensity. C. High carbon dioxide levels. D. Low temperature. The correct answer is C. High carbon dioxide levels are essential for photosynthesis, as plants use it during the process. Which plant growth regulator is responsible for cell elongation and apical dominance? A. Cytokinin. B. Gibberellin. C. Auxin. D. Ethylene. The correct answer is C. Auxin is responsible for cell elongation and apical dominance in plants. Which plant growth regulator is known for its role in leaf abscission and fruit ripening? A. Ethylene. B. Gibberellin. C. Cytokinin. D. Abscisic acid. The correct answer is A. Ethylene is responsible for leaf abscission and fruit ripening in plants. Which of the following is not a product of fermentation in plants? A. Ethanol. B. Lactic acid. C. Carbon dioxide. D. Oxygen. The correct answer is D. Oxygen is not a product of fermentation in plants. Instead, it's used as an electron acceptor during respiration. In plant respiration, which organelle is primarily responsible for the production of ATP? A. Chloroplast. B. Mitochondrion. C. Endoplasmic reticulum. D. Golgi apparatus. The correct answer is B. Mitochondria are the primary organelles responsible for ATP production in plant cells during respiration. During which phase of plant growth do plants develop flowers and fruits? A. Emergence. B. Vegetative. C. Reproductive. D. Maturation. The correct answer is C. The reproductive phase of plant growth is when plants develop flowers and fruits for reproduction. Which growth condition is not essential for plant growth? A. Light. B. Nutrients. C. Water. D. Excessive. The correct answer is D. Excessive is not an essential growth condition for plants. It can actually be harmful if levels are too high. Which plant growth regulator promotes cell division in plants? A. Gibberellins. B. Cytokinins. C. Abscisic acid. D. Ethylene. The correct answer is B. Cytokinins are plant hormones that promote cell division and are essential for plant growth and development. What is the main function of plant growth regulators in plants? A. Promote photosynthesis. B. Control growth and development. C. Enhance respiration. D. Regulate transpiration. The correct answer is B. Plant growth regulators control various aspects of plant growth and development, such as cell division, elongation, and differentiation. A. Abscisic acid. B. Ethylene. C. Gibberellins. D. Cytokinins. The correct answer is A. Abscisic acid is known as the stress hormone in plants. It helps regulate responses to environmental stressors like drought and salinity. Which of the following is not a phase of plant growth? A. Maturation. B. Rejuvenation. C. Emergence. D. Senescence. The correct answer is B. Rejuvenation is not a recognized phase of plant growth. The main phases are emergence, vegetative, reproductive, and senescence. What is the primary purpose of fermentation in plants? A. Produce ATP. B. Regenerate NAD+. C. Generate oxygen. D. Facilitate photosynthesis. The correct answer is B. The primary purpose of fermentation in plants is to regenerate NAD+, so that glycolysis can continue in the absence of oxygen. Which molecule is oxidized in plant respiration for the production of ATP? A. Glucose. B. Oxygen. C. Carbon dioxide. D. Water. The correct answer is A. Glucose is the primary molecule oxidized in plant respiration to produce ATP through a series of biochemical reactions. What is the primary purpose of glycolysis in plant metabolism? A. Production of ATP. B. Conversion of glucose to starch. C. Formation of cell walls. D. Synthesis of plant hormones. The correct answer is A. The primary purpose of glycolysis is the production of ATP through the breakdown of glucose into pyruvate. Which plant growth condition is not essential for optimal plant growth? A. Adequate sunlight. B. Moist soil. C. Low humidity. D. Nutrient-rich soil. The correct answer is C. Low humidity can hinder optimal plant growth as it affects transpiration and water uptake. What is the main function of plant respiration in plants? A. Produce energy in the form of ATP. B. Facilitate seed germination. C. Control plant growth rate. D. Enhance photosynthesis. The correct answer is A. Plant respiration is essential for producing energy in the form of ATP. This ATP is needed for many cellular activities. Which plant growth regulator promotes root growth and development? A. Auxin. B. Gibberellin. C. Cytokinin. D. Abscisic acid. The correct answer is A. Auxin is known for its role in promoting root growth and development in plants. Which process is essential for distributing plant growth regulators to different parts of the plant? A. Active transport. B. Endocytosis. C. Glycolysis. D. Photosynthesis. The correct answer is A. Active transport is essential for distributing plant growth regulators to different parts of the plant, regulating growth and development. What is the primary function of fermentation in plants under anaerobic conditions? A. Regeneration of NAD+. B. Production of. C. Generation of ATP. D. Conversion of starch to sugar. The correct answer is A. The main job of fermentation in plants without oxygen is to recycle NAD+ so glycolysis and ATP production can keep going. During plant respiration, which molecule serves as the final electron acceptor in the electron transport chain? A. NAD+. B. FADH2. C. Oxygen. D. Pyruvate. The correct answer is C. Oxygen serves as the final electron acceptor in the electron transport chain during plant respiration. Which plant growth condition is essential for photosynthesis to occur effectively in plants? A. Low light intensity. B. High humidity. C. Adequate water supply. D. Extreme temperatures. The correct answer is C. Adequate water supply is essential for photosynthesis to occur effectively in plants. Which plant growth regulator is known for its role in leaf senescence and fruit ripening? A. Auxin. B. Gibberellin. C. Ethylene. D. Cytokinin. The correct answer is C. Ethylene is a plant growth regulator known for its role in leaf senescence and fruit ripening. Which molecule is oxidized in plant respiration for the production of ATP? A. Glucose. B. ATP. C. ADP. D. Oxygen. The correct answer is A. Glucose is oxidized during plant respiration to produce ATP through a series of metabolic pathways. What is the primary purpose of glycolysis in plant metabolism? A. Energy production. B. Cell division. C. Nutrient absorption. D. Photosynthesis. The correct answer is A. Glycolysis is the initial step of glucose metabolism and serves to produce energy in the form of ATP. Which plant growth condition is not essential for optimal plant growth? A. Light. B. Water. C. Temperature. D. Toxic chemicals. The correct answer is D. Light, water, and temperature are essential growth conditions for plants, while toxic chemicals can hinder growth. What is the main function of plant respiration in plants? A. Energy production. B. Cell division. C. Nutrient absorption. D. Photosynthesis. The correct answer is A. Plant respiration is essential for energy production through the breakdown of organic molecules like glucose. Which plant growth regulator promotes root growth and development? A. Auxin. B. Gibberellin. C. Cytokinin. D. Ethylene. The correct answer is A. Auxin is known for its role in promoting root growth and development in plants. During which phase of plant growth do plants accumulate reserves for the upcoming flowering and fruiting stages? A. Germination. B. Vegetative growth. C. Reproductive growth. D. Senescence. The correct answer is B. During the vegetative growth phase, plants accumulate reserves to support future flowering and fruiting stages. Which process is essential for distributing plant growth regulators to different plant parts? A. Photosynthesis. B. Respiration. C. Transpiration. D. Translocation. The correct answer is D. Translocation is crucial for moving and distributing plant growth regulators throughout the plant, supporting various growth processes. What is the primary function of fermentation in plants under anaerobic conditions? A. Regeneration of ATP. B. Photosynthesis. C. Cell division. D. Respiration. The correct answer is A. Fermentation in plants, under anaerobic conditions, helps regenerate ATP in the absence of oxygen for energy production. Which of the following processes is essential for distributing plant growth regulators to different parts of the plant? A. Xylem transport. B. Phloem transport. C. Stomatal regulation. D. Cell wall expansion. The correct answer is B. Phloem transport distributes plant growth regulators throughout the plant via its vascular system. During plant respiration, which organelle is primarily responsible for ATP production? A. Vacuole. B. Golgi apparatus. C. Mitochondrion. D. Chloroplast. The correct answer is C. The mitochondrion is the organelle primarily responsible for ATP production during plant respiration. Which plant growth regulator promotes stem elongation and phototropism? A. Gibberellins. B. Ethylene. C. Abscisic acid. D. Jasmonates. The correct answer is A. Gibberellins are plant growth regulators that promote stem elongation and phototropism in plants. Which molecule is not a product of fermentation in plant cells? A. Lactic acid. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Ethanol. D. Oxygen. The correct answer is D. Oxygen is not a product of fermentation in plant cells. Instead, it's consumed during aerobic respiration. What is the primary function of plant respiration in plants? A. To produce sugars. B. To store energy in the form of starch. C. To provide structural support for the plant. D. To generate ATP for cellular processes. The correct answer is D. The primary function of plant respiration is to generate ATP for various cellular processes in plants. Which plant growth regulator promotes root growth and development? A. Cytokinins. B. Auxins. C. Ethylene. D. Abscisic acid. The correct answer is B. Auxins are plant growth regulators responsible for promoting root growth and development. During which phase of plant growth do plants accumulate reserves for the upcoming flowering and fruiting stages? A. Germination. B. Vegetative growth. C. Reproductive growth. D. Senescence. The correct answer is B. During the vegetative growth phase, plants accumulate reserves for the upcoming flowering and fruiting stages. Which process is essential for distributing plant growth regulators to different plant parts? A. Xylem transport. B. Phloem transport. C. Stomatal regulation. D. Cell wall expansion. The correct answer is B. Phloem transport distributes plant growth regulators throughout the plant via its vascular system. What is the primary function of fermentation in plants under anaerobic conditions? A. To produce ethanol. B. To regenerate NAD for glycolysis. C. To produce oxygen. D. To store energy in the form of glucose. The correct answer is B. The primary function of fermentation in plants, under anaerobic conditions, is to regenerate NAD to keep glycolysis going in the absence of oxygen. Which molecule is the end product of glycolysis in plants? A. ATP. B. Lactic acid. C. Oxygen. D. Pyruvate. The correct answer is D. Pyruvate is the end product of glycolysis in plants.